United Kingdom. A kingdom where once the sun never set. A nation that reshaped the map of the world. People who left their mark on science, industry, politics, and war. But many people ask the question that how did it all happen? How did Britain rise to become the greatest power in the world? And how did its empire eventually fall? Let us embark on a journey into the modern history of the Britain, a tale of curiosity, wars, conspiracies, and power. To understand the story of Britain, we must travel back. England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland, four lands long divided by wars and rival kingdoms, eventually united under one flag. In 1707, the Act of Union joined England and Scotland. Later, Wales also became the part of this union. By 1801, Ireland was included too, forming the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. But this union was never entirely smooth, especially with Ireland, where tension always lingered. By the 19th century, Britain had reached a point of glory where it was proudly said that empire on which the sun never sets. From India to Africa, from Australia to Caribbean, Britain ruled over half of the globe. It was not only military strength, British politics, economy, and classical policy of divide and rule kept nations under control. At the same time, Britain spread railways, the English language, judicial system, and modern education across its colonies. This was the era when London truly became the center of the world. In 1914, when the First World War broke out, Britain stood at the front foot. Although Britain emerged victorious, its economy weakened severely. Meanwhile, revolts began across the empire, especially in India, where the independent movement gained momentum. 1939, the world was once again plunged into the war. This time, Britain faced an even deadlier challenge. Hitler's Nazi Germany overran Europe, and Britain stood alone. It was then that Winston Churchill rallied his people with his legendary words, "We shall never surrender." London was bombed relentlessly, but British did not move. Holding out until the very end, the British, alongside the Allied forces, achieved the victory once again. But the war left British exhausted, its empire now shaken to the core. After the war, Britain still had pride, but its economy was in ruins. Colonies began demanding freedom. In 1947, India was partitioned and Pakistan came into existence. Africa, the Middle East, and Asia soon followed their independent movements. The empire that once stretched across the globe was now reduced to a small island nation. In the latter half of the 20th century, Britain turned its focus inward. The welfare state, national health services, and social reforms became its identity. In culture, the Beatles shocked the world. In sports, the Premier League became legendary. And in royalty, British crown fascinated millions across the globe. Britain joined the European Union in 1973, but it always maintained a half-hearted relation with Europe. In 2016, through a historic referendum, the people decided Britain should leave the EU. The world was stunned. Thus was born the Brexit. This decision continued to shape Britain's economy and politics to the date. The British royal family remains one of the most famous in the world. Queen Elizabeth II ruled over for 70 years, became a global icon. Now King Charles and Prince William carry forward this royal tradition. But in truth, today the monarchy serves mostly as a symbolic and ceremonial institution, not a political one. Today, the United Kingdom is the world's fifth largest economy. Its democracy, parliament, rule of law, and justice system remain models for others. Yet, Britain still faces challenges. The Scottish independence movement, strained trade after Brexit, immigration issues, and redefining its global role in the changing world. And that, my friends, is the story of modern Britain, a nation that once ruled the world, then crumbled, now stands renewed in different light. Sometimes a monarchy, sometimes a democracy, sometimes a master of colony, and sometimes a nation struggle with its own challenges. This is the greatest lesson of the history. Power is never permanent. It always changes with time.